Tonight, the World Wrestling Association is in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
The following contest is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring from Birmingham, England, Emily Wells.
Welcome to WWA Action, everybody. Kurt Rodriguez on the call as we get closer and closer to WWA Uprising. We know that at Uprising, we are going to crown the first ever WWA Women's National Champion. And of course, to find out who will advance to the pay-per-view event for that championship match tonight, we will have the semi-finals of the Women's National Championship Tournament. Everybody that we will be seeing competing tonight advanced to this round on last week's episode of WWA Action.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Michelle Martinez.
This is the revival of an old rivalry here in the World Wrestling Association between Michelle Martinez and Emily Wells. They do go back a while here in the WWA. However, there is a big difference maker between these two ladies. Of course, Martinez, a multiple-time women's champion here in the World Wrestling Association, as opposed to Wells, who is still considered a newbie in the women's division here in the World Wrestling Association. Of course, Wells, only in her second year here in the WWA, has not had the opportunity to, she has had the opportunity, has not seized the opportunity to become women's champion. And there's the bell. Here we go. Semi-finals match in the National Championship, Women's National Championship Tournament. Two ladies locking up. Referee separating them, and that's so like Emily Wells. That's the type of situation where she puts herself in. But Martinez, of course, not losing control of the match under such dire circumstances. Oh, got stumped there by Martinez. And Wells, of course, taking a breather on the outside. She would love to reestablish her advantage in this match, and she does it successfully. There's a reason Wells, look at that. My goodness, shoulders down here isn't enough to advance to the finals and a keycap. There's a reason why Wells has managed to make a name for herself in such a small amount of time here in the World Wrestling Association, and it's for athleticism like that. Wells going on the top, I should say the second rope. Off the second rope, cross-body, down goes Martinez. Beautifully done there. Going for a clothesline, she ducks, trying to go for a forearm to the face, doesn't connect. Hurricane Rana, and now goes Martinez. And this is the window of opportunity that Emily needed in this match. Martinez just tries to shake off the cobwebs, trying to create some separation between herself and Emily, but not too much, so not to give Emily the opportunity to regain momentum. Emily does create distance between themselves. Gotta be careful with that referee's count. We saw Emily Wells advance to the semifinals by countout. Count of 5 here, and it seems like maybe Emily could be going for the same strategy again. Count of 6. And Emily courteous enough to return Martinez to the ring, looking to perhaps prove herself. Of course, we just talked about how last week we saw her advance to the semifinals of this tournament via countout. That doesn't look good in your resume when you're trying to become the first ever women's champion. Shoulders down here isn't enough to put her away and advance to the finals at Uprising. Could it be? Martinez brings it around town, shoulders down, but Emily doesn't stay down for long enough. Side Russian leg sweep. Martinez is a veteran of the ring here in the World Wrestling Association. She's a former women's champion. She's won that title multiple times. And that just perhaps brings the question of wanting it into play when you think about it, as Emily Wells heads to the top rope with Martinez and does a beautiful superplex off the top rope. It truly does make you wonder, as Emily Wells goes for the cover here, shoulders down, to advance to the finals of the tournament. Martinez powers out too. You know, if it's a game of wanting it more, Martinez is a former women's champion. She's been at the top of the mountain before. Wells hasn't reached the top of the mountain. She's been close to, but she hasn't been able to do it. She goes for that split cover again, shoulders to the mat, is enough to advance, a kick out. So there you see it. You see it in the frustration when a cover fails. Emily is she's very much desiring this to happen, as she goes for the cover here, shoulders down, and a kick out. And we've seen Emily win matches with that Northern Light suplex before. And this is where you can't let the frustration get the best of you. You know, you've hit your best move. You gotta go back to square one, hoping to perhaps hit it again later in the match. She goes to the top rope, throws the knees to the chest of Martinez. And that's the good thing about Emily Wells in this match. You can tell, you know, there's frustration in not getting that pin, but she's not letting the advantage of the match go. She's staying on top of Martinez. Martinez continuing to play defense in here. Exploder suplex by Martinez could be the opening that Martinez needed to get the advantage in this match. She went for a figure four leg lock here. Beautiful. Beautiful figure four leg lock locked in. Martinez could make Emily Wells tap out here. Live as we look to head to Uprising. Could it be Michelle Martinez in that first ever Women's National Championship matchup? And look at Wells. Wells breaking it up with a shot to the head of Martinez. Big shot to the head. Death Valley Driver. Sign and deliver, shoulders down, hook on the leg, is it enough? Got her! Emily Wells is headed to Uprising.
Here is your winner, Emily Wells.
Count her in. Emily Wells will be in the first ever Women's National Championship match at Uprising. Action rolls on. And we would like to send a special thank you to an editor member for Resentment. The official theme song for WWA Uprising is available right now to stream on Spotify and Apple Music. Go check it out. And at Uprising, the WWA Upstart Championship will be on the line in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Champion Alexander Stevens goes one-on-one against challenger Derek Avalanche. We have all been advised to stay home, but these two are going everywhere. Upstart Championship, Falls Count Anywhere at Uprising. Also at Uprising, the National Championship will be on the line between champion Sean Coleman and challenger Adam Soul. There's something weird going on with Adam. He came back, he looks meaner, he looks badder, and he intends to take the championship from Sean Coleman. Will Sean be able to stop him? We'll find out live at Uprising. The Women's World Championship will be on the line as well in a last woman standing match. Sue Dallas says that she will not stand for Grace Perkins' abuse. The champion Grace Perkins will pay for her sins at Uprising. Who will be the last woman standing? We'll find out live at Uprising. Tag Team Championships up for grabs. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my! Champions Steven Turner and Johnny McIntyre defend those titles against the Defenders in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. The first one to unhold titles will win. Who will it be? We'll find out live at Uprising. And we call it a steel cage match. And you at home might call it social distancing. Austin Parker and Joshua Josh James will be quote-unquote quarantined inside the ring when they are in there fighting for the WWA Championship at Uprising. Meanwhile, back in the ring, we have our final match of the evening, our main event. The newcomer against the veteran. Of course, the winner of this match will face Emily Wells for the Women's National Championship at Uprising. You know, when we were talking about Emily Wells against Michelle Martinez earlier, Emily Wells is still considered a rookie here in the World Wrestling Association. But, you know, she has a year or two of experience working with us here in the WWA. She's had opportunities at the WWA Women's Championship in previous occasions. But then you have these matchup in the ring right now between a huge veteran of the World Wrestling Association, Ashley, who's won the Women's Championship multiple times. And then there's Amber Lee on the other side of the ring, in control right now, whose first match in the World Wrestling Association was last week. Imagine if your first pay-per-view match were to be a championship match and you had the opportunity to walk out champion on your first ever pay-per-view match. That's the type of situation that Amber Lee could be setting herself up for if she wins here tonight. Of course, she has to take care of Ashley before she can start thinking about holding any championship goal, and Ashley's not going to be easy to beat, I'll tell you that. Look at that. Look at the power of Ashley. Forearm to the face by Ashley. Ashley now sending Amber into the corner. She bounces off. Ashley looking to capitalize. Nice reversal by Amber. Big shot to the face. German suplex. That's gotta hurt. Shoulders down here. Hook of the leg isn't enough to advance to the finals of the tournament and a kick out. Jawbreaker. Oh my goodness, what a reversal there by Amber. Turns it into a neck breaker. And just like that, all of the momentum falls on Amber. Look at this. Look how she's just carrying Ashley over to the ropes. Big clothesline. She goes to the outside, and it seems like Amber has bad intentions here. She's gonna fly with the greatest of ease down on ringside into Ashley. Goodness me. That was beautiful. That just goes to show you the type of talent that Amber Lee is. She calls herself all muscle, but then she goes out and pulls stuff like that where she just flies over the third rope with no problem, landing into her opponent out at ringside. Very talented young lady making her World Wrestling Association debut last week. Leaving a mark in the World Wrestling Association, could be well on her way to perhaps become the first ever women's national champion. She heads to the top rope, nobody home there. Very bad landing for Amber Lee there as Ashley looks to capitalize. Amber, a very nice reversal, drop kick, down goes Ashley, shoulders down, hook of the leg, isn't enough to advance to the finals. Ashley powers out. I don't know what Amber Lee is signaling for here. But it could not be good news for Ashley, I'll tell you that. Ashley in the top rope. And look at this. Superplex. Halfway across the ring. That shows you the reach of somebody like Amber. Waiting for Ashley to get back to her feet. Was going for that big knee. Ashley moves out of the way, and look at Ashley using Amber's hair to take the advantage. Off that shot to the back of the head, shoulders down to advance to the finals, and Amber Lee powers out. Shoulders down. The ropes allow this match to continue. Kick to the back of Ashley. Shoulders down again. Hook on the leg. Is it enough to put her away? Could it be? And Ashley with a definitive kick out there. Very close to a 3 count there for Ashley. There's that German suplex again. Watch out! There's that big knee. My goodness. Shoulders down off the big knee. Hooks the inside leg. Isn't enough to put her away, and Ashley gets the shoulder up. And this is where you can't let frustration get to you, especially if you're a rookie like Amber. Going to the top rope again. That doesn't seem to be working for Amber. God bless her for trying, but I would keep myself from doing that. Oh, we've seen Ashley win matches with this submission maneuver before. It's only a matter of time before Lee could tap out here. Wait a second. Lee very wisely pushes out. Ashley breaks the hold, takes her down, continues in control of this match. Ashley rolls out of the ring. What seemed to be like a definitive moment for Ashley seems like it has Lee back in control. Ashley looking to capitalize here. Some shots to the face of Lee right here in front of us. Look at those shots. And Ashley depositing Lee back in the ring. Big kick to the head. Oh, there's reversal by Lee. Body slamming, and she's all power, you know. You could see it in the size difference. There's a reason why this lady's called all muscle. She sends Ashley into the ropes, and Ashley, sneaky as she is, pushing back. But Lee with the reversal. Hooks her in. Oh my goodness, there's another German. And what is Lee thinking here? What's going on here? My goodness, another big knee to the face. That one came with the force of 1,000 storms. Shoulders down, hook on the leg. Amber Lee's headed to Uprising.
Here is your winner, Amber Lee.
We now know that Amber Lee will go one-on-one against Emily Wells for the Women's National Championship at Uprising. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, stay at home if you don't need to go out, and wash your hands. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you at Uprising. Good night, everybody.